Hey everybody, Over Sports here. Welcome to another episode of BrewTalk, and today the Brewers got a huge series win over the Cincinnati Reds in the final home series of the season after a 4-3 win today. Knebel got the save, the Brewers got the go-ahead run in the bottom of the sixth, but unfortunately the Brewers weren't able to sweep the Reds as they lost the game last night. They were shut out 6-0, but they did gain a half game on the Rockies today with a victory, as the Rockies didn't play today, and now the Brewers are two games behind the Rockies for the wild card with 3 games to play. Now, the NL Central is already locked up by the Cubs, so the Brewers are going to have to either sweep the Cardinals and hope the Rockies lose 2 of 3 against the Dodgers to force a game 163, or they're going to have to win 2 of 3 and hope the Rockies get swept. Either one will force an elimination game 163. If the Brewers want to win the wild card outright, they're going to have to sweep the Cubs and hope the Dodgers sweep the Rockies. And the Dodgers have already got everything locked up, so asking them to sweep the Rockies is a pretty tall order because I don't think that they're going to be playing as hard as the Rockies are going to be. So the most likely scenario for the Brewers to get into the playoffs, forcing a game 163 and winning that. Now, should they force a game 163, they'd go to Colorado, as Colorado has a season series advantage over them. A win in Colorado would send them to Arizona for the one-game wild card, and a win there would send them to the NLDS where they'd face the Dodgers. So that's a pretty tall order for the Brewers, but 84 wins also seemed like a pretty tall order at the beginning of the year. And yet here we are, September 28th, with 84 wins and 2 games out of a wild card spot. Whoever saw that coming, right? However unlikely the scenario may be, the Brewers making the playoffs is still a very realistic possibility right now, and that's something to be proud of if you're a Brewers fan or if you're a member of the Brewers organization. And with a big series coming up against the Cardinals, with a loss tonight to the Cubs, the Cardinals would be eliminated, and that could take some steam out of their clubhouse heading into the series with the Brewers, as they'd have really nothing to play for other than the joy of knocking out your division rival. So Brewers fans really need to hope that they have nothing to play for when we come down tomorrow, because I just feel like teams really do play better when they have something to play for, and if the Cardinals are eliminated tonight, that would really take a lot out of the team. Even how minimal their chances are, still being alive in the wild card race this late into the season is pretty cool for any team. So Brewers fans need to hope that they lose tonight. Final 3 games of the year, and it's coming down right to the end. Can't ask for anything more exciting in baseball than a late season wild card push, and that's what the Brewers are right in the middle of, and they actually have a realistic chance too. So, in other news, the Brewers reached 2.5 million in attendance today with a crowd of over 30,000. So season attendance is over 2.5 million, and that pushes them over that mark, and good for 10th in the majors, which is really impressive since Milwaukee has the lowest metro population of any MLB team, meaning that us Wisconsinites really represented this year. And I can't be sure on the statistics, but I think that this might be the highest season attendance we've had since either 2014 or 2011, but it's pretty high because I know the Brewers don't often finish in the top 10. They're usually between 10 and 15. So the Packers will also play at 7:25 tonight on CBS, so make sure to tune into that. And tune into my instant reaction video after the game, where I'll give my instant thoughts and opinions immediately following the game. And make sure to also stay tuned for the Friday after, tomorrow afternoon, where I'll go more in depth on the game. It should be a good one between the Bears and the Packers tonight, so let's hope we can get that win. And obviously, the Brewers are still in the playoff chase, so it's a pretty exciting time to be a Wisconsin sports fan right now. The Badgers are 4-0 or 3-0, 3-0, yeah, and they head to Northwestern tomorrow morning. The Northwestern has Wisconsin tomorrow morning for a Big Ten matchup. It'll be on ABC at 11 a.m., so watch that if you're not doing anything on Saturday morning. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe, and as always, go Brewers and go Pack, go.